Hey, what is up, mortals? It is Trina here with a new video for you. In this video, we'll dive into the Kais from the Dragon Ball anime. I just wanted to greet you guys by saying, just sit back and relax. You're in for a treat. So, let's get started. In the Dragon Ball universe, the Kais are the rulers of an area of the universe. There are 5 Kais in each universe, with 4 of them controlling a quadrant of the living world and the 5th supervising them. All the Kais originally come from a planet called World Core, which is a larger version of the planets that the 4 Kais reside in. On the planet, there are gigantic trees in which they branched out all over. The Kaiju and the Kais are all born as core people from the fruit of those trees. A core person's average life expectancy is said to be 75,000 years. They live leisurely lives, studying various things at a castle until one of the Kais passes away. They will then draw lots among themselves to choose who will take the dead Kai's place and become the new Kai. However, North Kai retains his position despite his death during the Cell Games. As it was previously stated, there are 5 Kais in Universe 7. 4 of them are given the job of controlling a particular area of the universe and overseeing the local deities on each quadrant's planet. They are called the North Kai, who is known as King Kai in the Earth Galaxy, the West Kai, the South Kai, and the East Kai, while the Grand Kai oversees them. Some beings are above the Kais that are known as the Supreme Kais. They rule over the entire universe with a Dai Kaio overseeing them. While the lower Kais watch over the living world, the Supreme Kais watch over both the other world and the living world. All the Kais live in the other world. They are considered to be immortal since they refer to the inhabitants of the living world as mortals. However, they can still die of unnatural causes. The Kais are also known to have a love for fancy cars, and each Kai owns one. Throughout the series, Kais prove not to be strong enough to directly oppose the villains, but they give wise advice and provide training. King Kai, specifically, has amazing, powerful telepathy skills and can transfer his thoughts to planets and even galaxies. In addition to Grand Kai and the 4 Kais, both Krona and Samatsu have held Kai's rank, with Samatsu being the former North Kai of Universe 10. However, both were eventually promoted, with Kronia becoming Supreme Kai of Time, while Samatsu became an apprentice Supreme Kai under Gowasu. This shows that Kais can be promoted to the rank of Supreme Kai. King Kai, or North Kai, is the ruler of the North area of Universe 7. He is Goku's martial arts teacher and mentor. He also taught Yamcha, Tien, Piccolo, and Chiatsu. King Kai has a very short stature, wears a pair of T-shaped sunglasses, and has 2 cricket-like antennae. The Kai also has a strong sense of humor, that before he can agree to train someone, they have to make him laugh. Ironically, he tells awful jokes. Despite this, King Kai shows that he possesses great knowledge about the secrets of the universe and specializes in telepathic links. Even though he was already weaker than Vegeta before he started training Goku, King Kai knows many skills and centuries of wisdom. As shown during Frieza's invasion of planet Namek, he can plan strategies to save someone from harm. King Kai is an eccentric mentor because his martial arts training methods are uncommon, such as catching his pet monkey Bubbles and hitting his butler Cricket Gregory with a hammer. Like the rest of the Kais, he can also be very immature as he is boasting to the other Kais about his fighter's strength in his quadrant and bickering with them. According to Kami, King Kai is far stronger than King Yema. However, King Kai told Goku that the 2 Saiyans, Vegeta and Nappa, were both stronger than he was. King Kai was born on the World Core. He became the Kai from the North area of Universe 7 and lived on his planet located at the end of the Snake Way in the other world. He lives with his pet monkey Bubbles and a grasshopper named Gregory. He spends most of his time counting the blades of grass, contemplating the heavens, riding his red 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air hat hardtop, and strangely seeing how far he can pee. He taught powerful techniques such as the Spirit Bomb and the Kaiko Ken. He had the opportunity to teach it to Goku when he was training on his planet. The planet King Kai used to live in was so big that its diameter was about 100 times its current size. He enjoyed his hobby by driving around the planet until one day, the god of destruction Beerus stopped by and wanted to play a variety of games with the North Kai. Beerus lost, and with his rage, he destroyed King Kai's planet. King Kai then took a large fragment from his planet, turned it into a spear, and built a road on it so that he could drive. West Kai is the king of the west area of the universe and North Kai's rival. He is even shorter than King Kai and wears a blue monocle. West Kai is quite arrogant, rude, and insulting. Like all the other Kais, he can be very immature and is always bickering with his counterparts. He is also a sore loser, being unwilling to lose without making up excuses when it's obvious that he lost. West Kai was the one that taught Paiko, the Thunder Flash Attack. He and the rest of the Kais use their power to seal the Galaxy soldiers and the leader Bushak inside a star to stop their rampage. All the 4 Kais often argue, make fun of, and insult each other, but West Kai particularly dislikes King Kai the most, especially his star pupil Goku. The only time they will set aside their differences is when there is a universal crisis, which does not frequently happen. Shortly after he made his first appearance, King Kai made fun of him due to being deceased while the two constantly argue and compete using their strongest fighters. During the Otherworld tournament, he bet with King Kai that if his pupil Pikkon won, then King Kai would be his slave. However, if Goku won, then West Kai would give King Kai his home planet. Sometime later, West Kai encountered Kid Buu, and it turned out that he fought the monster Majin Buu. He didn't recognize Buu at first, wondering if he was training or trying to kill him. While Goku fought Kid Buu, he remembered the villain after King Kai mentioned him. He teased Pikkon with the obvious truth that Buu was much stronger than him. East Kai is the Kai that rules over the east area of the universe. She wears red jacket O sunglasses, and even though she has red hair, she wears a blonde wig to hide it. She appears to have a big ego and is very strict with her student. According to West Kai and South Kai, she loves to go racing with her jet bike and will find any excuse to go racing. She even took on Goku and challenged him to a race. East Kai's fighters are known for their exceptional speed. Arkua is her strongest fighter, but he was still no match for Goku. After Arkua lost to Goku at the Otherworld tournament, she punished him and the other fighters by making them run 1,000 laps around Grand Kai's mansion. South Kai is the ruler of the south area of the universe. He is the tallest out of all the other Kais and wears white Jackie O sunglasses. South Kai and East Kai do not mind North Kai and West Kai's rivalry, and they seem to enjoy it. Like the rest of the Kais, he makes fun of how the North Kai is deceased and cheers about it too. South Kai can alter the weight on training weights, as it was seen when King Kai instructed him to increase Goku's weights. During the Outer World tournament, South Kai defensively trained his fighters. His fighters were Caterpie, Frog, and Torby. Out of the fighters, Frog reached the quarterfinals, while Torby managed to reach the semifinals before being eliminated by Pikkon. Finally, the one who rules over the 4 quadrants of Universe 7 is Grand Kai. He is portrayed as an aged hipster, usually wearing jeans and a denim jacket, as well as a black Wayfarer sunglasses. Grand Kai also owns a blue 1958 Cadillac Series 62 convertible. He would sometimes listen to rock music on his boombox. When he was overseeing the Otherworld tournament, however, he wore his traditional yellow robes like all the other Kais with a black mantle depicting the kanji symbol for Kai and a hat with the kanji symbol for Grand on it. Even though he was a teacher of the greatest warriors in the universe, Grand Kai is considered to be a sweet and kind figure rather than a typical disciplinarian. He also treats his social inferiors as equals and dotes them as if they were their grandchildren. Grand Kai is stronger than the other Kais and is known to be the greatest fighter in the universe's 4 quarters. When Goku and the East Kai had their race, the Grand Kai surprised the two of them by racing towards the exit before them. However, he was not as strong as Pikkon with his weights removed, or Goku as a Super Saiyan due to neglecting his training. Thank you all for indulging yourselves in all this information thus far. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, there are a few more things that I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, if you're in the mood for some great storytelling, We the Celestials has got you covered. Our We the Celestial My Hero Academia and Naruto What If channels retell the story of their namesake anime with a twist. Check it out if you're interested. Secondly, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank everyone involved in the production of today's awesome content. Their details can be found in the description below. Lastly, if you're interested in what we do here at We the Celestials, then I'd like to extend you an invitation to join the team. The only caveat being that we only accept members from 16 years and up to join our crew. You can sign up for whichever category fulfills your interest by joining the recruitment Discord using the link in the description below. We're always looking for members to join us. Well, that's it from us for today's video, so thank you all for watching, and have a great day.